Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to talk theorem number 2 in equation of a planes. So see the question. They are asking, derive the equation of a plane perpendicular to given vector and passing through given point in both vector and Cartesian form. So all of you practice theorem number 2 also. As according to given data, we have to draw the geometrical figure. So see, the given is vector, perpendicular vector is given and also point is given. So how to draw the geometrical figure? Observing, take the coordinate system, Cartesian system, OX, OY, OZ. Let us take the surface. This is called plane. Okay, which is called a plane. This is plane is denoted by generally phi. Now take the perpendicular vector to the plane. So I am taking perpendicular to plane. I am taking. So this is the perpendicular vector. Like this I will show that. Okay, this is take as n vector. So let n vector, n bar be the perpendicular vector to the plane. Next, take the point, any point on the plane. So let us take, let A x1 y1 z1. A is equal to x1 y1 z1 is any point on the plane. Now joining OA, we get OA vector. So OA vector, this is OA vector is equal to, we have to take A bar. Let A bar be the position vector of the point A with respect to origin. Now we have to take general vector, any general vector. So let us take P, X, Y, Z is any point on the plane. This is called general vector only. Now join, we get OP vector. So position vector OP. Okay, now join AP also, we get AP vector like this. So let R bar be the position vector of the point P with respect to origin. Then OP vector is equal to R bar. What he has given in the statement, we should take firstly. N vector is perpendicular vector, A vector is position vector of the point A, R vector is position vector of the point P. Now we got triangle of vector addition. So from triangle OAP, from the triangle OAP, using triangle of vector addition, OA vector plus AP vector is equal to, what happened? OP vector. It is called triangle of vector addition. Keep in our mind, triangle of vector addition is OA vector plus AP vector is equal to OP vector. We should follow direction. OA vector is A vector plus AP vector, we are finding, is equal to R vector. We get AP vector is equal to R vector minus A vector. So we got AP vector is equal to R vector minus A vector. So generally we are following a technique everywhere, that is what? Perpendicular condition. If two vectors are perpendicular, dot product will be 0. All of us know that. We know all of you these things. So observing n vector Is it perpendicular to plane? Yes. So n vector is perpendicular to plane means, is it perpendicular to AP vector? Why? Because AP vector lies along the plane. It lies along the plane meaning, so it is perpendicular to AP vector. So we are writing, since AP vector perpendicular to n vector. AP vector perpendicular to n vector. What does it mean? So two vectors are perpendicular means dot product will be 0. AP vector dot n vector is equal to 0. What is the AP vector? R bar minus A bar. This implies R bar minus A bar dot n bar is equal to 0. So which is called equation of a plane, equation of a plane in vector form, So R bar minus A bar dot n bar is equal to 0 is called vector equation of a plane. Remember all of you, where A bar is the point, n bar be the perpendicular vector to the plane. Now we have to find out Cartesian form. How to find Cartesian form from this? We can easily find out Cartesian form. So already taken. So A vector is equal to x1 into I cap plus y1 into j cap plus z1 into k cap. R vector is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Now n vector, so it has direction ratios. Let A, B, C are DRs of direction ratios of n vector. Okay, we consider these values. A, B, C are DRs of n vector. Substitute in equation 1. Substitute in equation 1, R vector is xi plus yj plus zk minus of x1i plus y1j plus z1k dot n vector. N vector is A into, so A, that is, if A, B, C are DRs of n vector, then it becomes what? N vector is equal to AI plus BJ plus CK. This is equal to AI plus BJ plus CK. So simplifying, this is equal to 0. Simplify this answer, we get x minus x1 bracket A, I am writing directly, plus y minus y1 into B plus z minus z1 into C is equal to 0, which is called equation of a plane in Cartesian form. So this is the equation of a plane passing through the point and whose DRs ABC. Whose DRs ABC is x minus x1 into A plus y minus y1 into B plus z minus z1 into C is equal to 0. This is called equation of a plane passing through the point and whose DRs are ABC. Very, very important formula also this is. All of you remember how to draw the geometrical figure from the given data. So prove that vector equation form, Cartesian equation form. In all theorems we are using only one technique. What is the logic here? Dot product will be 0 always. Clear this one? Now I am going to the theorem number 3. Derive the equation of a plane passing through 3 non-collinear points in both vector and Cartesian form. So here this is not an important actually. Formula is important, even though I can show the derivation shortly. Okay, second theorem very important. First theorem also very important. So vector method. Firstly, same method follow. Take the Cartesian system O, X, Y, Z. Next 3 non-collinear points. I would have take 3 non-collinear point. Let R. First of all, take the plane. So like we have to take the plane, surface nothing but here, remember, this is the plane. Just you draw this plane is denoted by pi. Now we are taking the points. So what are the points we can take here? Let R, S, T. S, T this is. Or S, T. Anyway, these are the non-collinear points. We know that collinear meaning what? Lie on the same line, same plane. So here these are called non-collinear points. Okay, let R, S, T are 3 non-collinear points. So non-collinear points taken are x1, y1, z1, S, x2, y2, z2 and T, x3, y3, z3. Now join RS vector and RT vector. So what is the getting? We get a 2 vectors, RS vector and RT vector. So what is the cross product of 2 vectors? These 2 vectors, where does it lie important? So the vector RS and RT, where does it lie? These 2 vector always what? Perpendicular to plane always. Observing these 2 vectors. Okay, I vector, J vector. I vector, J vector is perpendicular to always K vector. Clear that is? I, J, K. This I vector, J vector, this cross product of 2 vectors perpendicular to third vector always. So the vector here, this is perpendicular to, observing this vector RS vector cross RT vector always perpendicular to the plane only. This is perpendicular to the plane. So this is the, remember all of you, this system, hand system, that is I, J, K. I vector, J vector perpendicular to always K vector. K vector, I vector always perpendicular to J vector. Okay na? So like cyclic form is formed here. This vector, this cross product of 2 vectors always perpendicular to the plane only. So this is perpendicular to plane. So where does it lie? It always perpendicular to the plane. Now I am taking the any point, general point. So that is any point means if I take P, X, Y, Z. Let P is equal to X, Y, Z is any point on the plane. Now join this OP. What is the getting? OP vector. So let OP vector be the position vector of the point P. R bar be the position vector of the point P. Now join this one RP. Now here OR, this is the position vector. Let us take A. OS, it is also position vector, that is B, and OT, this is also position vector C. Okay. Now we are, which is the vector here? Observe that vector the vector rs or t is perpendicular to what? Plane only. This is the perpendicular to plane. Now this vector, observing perpendicular to which vector important here? Observing here, is it perpendicular to OR, OS, OT? No. Why? Because these are the position vectors. But along the plane, which vector is there? RP vector is there. So RP vector is perpendicular to what? RS cross RT. Why? Because this is perpendicular to plane. So you should use always this technique. Since RP vector perpendicular to RS vector cross RT vector. So we should use same technique always. This implies RS vector cross RT vector dot RP vector. So we can also write like this: RP vector dot RS vector cross RT vector is equal to 0. In all theorems we are using only one technique only, that is what? Dot product is equal to 0. Now simplify. What is the RP vector? From this, RP vector is equal to OP vector minus OR vector, that is R bar minus A bar dot, what is the RS vector? RS vector is equal to B bar minus A bar cross RT vector C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. This can be also written as using triple product of three vectors, that is R bar minus A bar, B bar minus A bar, C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. We studied in the vectors also. Triple product of three vectors A bar, B bar, C bar is box ABC is equal to 0. This is called equation of a plane in vector form, which is called equation of a plane in vector form. Remember all of you, equation of a plane passing through three non-collinear points is in vector form R bar minus A bar, B bar minus A bar, C bar minus A bar equal to 0, or else R bar minus A bar dot B bar minus A bar cross C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. From this we have to derive the equation of a plane passing through three non-collinear vectors in Cartesian method. So what is the Cartesian method? Simply this is very easy, but formula is very important, Cartesian form. So let us take already given. So A bar, B bar, C bar take here. Let A bar is equal to vector form x1i plus y1j plus z1k. Similarly, B bar value x2i plus y2j plus z2k. C bar is equal to x3i plus y3j plus z3k, and R bar is equal to general vector xi plus yj plus zk. Substitute in equation 1 all these values, or before else we firstly calculate R bar minus A bar. R bar minus A bar. Calculate initially. R bar minus A bar is equal to x, I common means x minus x1 into I plus y minus y1 into j plus z minus z1 into k. Next needed value B bar minus A bar, this minus this, that is B bar minus A bar. It becomes, taking I common ijk, x2 minus x1 into I cap plus y2 minus y1 into j cap plus z2 minus z1 into k cap. Next we required c bar minus a bar value. C bar minus a bar is equal to x3 minus x1 into I cap plus y3 minus y1 into j cap plus z3 minus z1 into k cap. All these values substitute in equation 1. If you write these values in vector form, we are getting a big number. So to avoid this, what we have to do it? We have to do here matrix determinant method. So using substitute in equation 1, using matrix determinant form, the first row is r bar minus a bar, I, j, k coefficients. What is the I, j, k coefficient? X minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. So this is the first row, y minus y1, z minus z1. And second row is b bar minus a bar, I, j, k coefficients. x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. And c bar minus a bar coefficients we can take x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1 is equal to 0, which is called what do you call this one? Cartesian equation of a plane. Cartesian equation of a plane passing through 3 non-collinear points. So this is the formula. All of you remember. Equation of a plane passing through the point and perpendicular to vector is in vector form r bar minus a bar dot n bar is equal to 0. In Cartesian form, x minus x1 into a plus y minus y1 into b plus z minus z1 into c equals 0. Third one, equation of a plane passing through 3 non-collinear points in vector form, cross product of, that is r bar minus a bar dot b bar minus a bar cross c bar minus a bar equals 0. In Cartesian form, determinant of x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. Second row, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Third row, x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1 equal to 0. Very easy, remember. x1, y1, z1 is always x, y, z first, right? x2, y2, z2, x3, y3, z3. Subtract x1 in the first column, subtract y1 in the second column, subtract z1 in the third column. Like if you remember that, we can easily solve the questions. Okay? So next we have to see the continue the part, that is equation of a plane in the intercept form, equation of a plane passing through 2 planes also. Like we have to conditions one by one we have to solve that. Okay? Thank you.